Alright, so my first package tonight comes to us from Worcester, Maryland. Worcester, Maryland. I know how to pronounce it, but I don't know why, but I've only met, for being in Oklahoma, I've only met a few people from Maryland, and I know it's Maryland. And this is going to be my Marvel Masterpieces collection, 1 through 4 comic books. And oddly enough, I want to say that the last ones of these the other day that I bought also were from Maryland, but I don't believe they were from the same person. And interestingly enough, they're packaged similar. So that's pretty interesting. So let's see what we've got. And the idea of buying these, and I know I had these when I was younger. When I say younger, I think these ones I didn't find out about them until I was in my 20s. As far as being an actual comic, which I thought was just genius, because they, and I don't know why I didn't think about it before, but I could have just bought these instead of just buying the card sets for what I'm going to do with them. But it is what it is. And, well, they're packed in here pretty good. Really good. Alrighty, so this is going to be issues 1 through 4. And, ooh, these smell like they came out of a comic store. So, all 4 of them are here. There's not really too much you can say about the video, about these doing the opening, but they're all 4 here. These are from Make Sweet Music. And I ordered these a week ago, and they got here today. And 100% positive feedback. I'm going to save him as a seller. 2,600 positive feedback. Looks like he's got a lot of Spider-Man comics on here. I wonder if he's interested in my Todd McFarlane autographed Spider-Mans. I'll send him an email sometime. Alright, so I've got all 4 of them. They're right here. And these, Joe Juiceco painted these, and these, I just love these so much better because they're all done by one artist. So it kind of shows you, it kind of gives you a general idea how the character should look as far as being like over, under, exaggerated comparative to each other. And these I actually had a set, but I bought these when I was in high school. I bought the cards so much. And you know, the Spider-Man, not a big fan, but I gotta say that one's a really cool piece of art. And so when they did the ones that were just like made a lot of sense, you know, here we have Quicksilver running, okay, and we have Havoc, and that one's a really cool shot. When they made a lot of sense with the backgrounds, I thought was really cool. And so this is the first issue, and you know, the art was just really great. Here we got the second issue. Carnage, Mr. Sinister. So here we got Mr. Sinister in front of a red background. What is that? That doesn't really define the character, but Thanos being in space, you know, that kind of defines him. And here we go. Daredevil on top of, you know, skyscraper in New York. You know, I think the snow really added to that one. So that was like in his natural habitat. That's really cool. The Doom 2099, I really liked that piece of art. And doesn't really do much as far as, you know, okay, yeah, that's in his habitat or nothing, but I did like that one. Let's see. Ultron, North Star, Black Cat, Juggernaut, Wolverine, blah blah. Yeah, so here we go. The Iceman. He's in a red background, which the white does contrast that, but it does diminish from the piece of art. You know, it really makes it pop, but it doesn't do anything as far as, okay, that's Iceman. You know, if he'd done it in, like, I don't know, something else. Oh, these pages are weird. Okay. Ravage $20.99, Gambit's got a stick. So here we go, Elektra on a rooftop. Okay. But just his artwork is just fantastic. I just always enjoyed it. It really is just good stuff. Okay, here we go. Shadowcat coming through Danger Room wall. Okay, I can believe that one. That one's like, okay, that's really a concept of the character. And do like this one of the Thing right here, because it's just all up in your face, literally, and it's good. Deadpool, I think that one is a good piece of art, and this is just kind of something before they really kind of defined what they wanted Dead character, they wanted Deadpool to be. The red on the orange doesn't really, you know, make it. Yeah, it's. Swanner Rogue is a great piece. I really like they put Jim Lee's costume on there. Again, she's flying, and it looks like the background is, you know, faded out, so that's kind of cool. But pay attention to this Hulk one. Okay, he's in the desert, and you see the Gamma Bomb in the back, and you see a Bruce Banner down here. Now, this one really captures Hulk. I really like that one. Okay, Namor, Prince Namor underneath the sea. You got some fishes going. That one encapsulates the character. Forge, he's, you know, in the X-Hanger. He, you know, built that new Blackbird. Okay, I can count that one. This one here of Venom, it's just a piece, you know, the black on top of the red. It's okay. The Venom from the second Marvel, where he had his tongue all just out, really kind of defined how Todd McFarlane was drawing him. I really like that one. Cyber. Now this was kind of interesting. On this Sabretooth, because he didn't do Jim Lee's new Sabretooth costume, which had debuted by then, which I thought was interesting. This Mephisto, perfect. You know, really encapsulates him. The Mole Man, he's underneath the ground. He's got his mole people in there. Perfect. Strong Guy and the Thing versus Hulk. Okay, I can kind of see the Thing versus Hulk. Strong Guy is great, but what's the background? You know, what's his background? It's nothing. It's kind of a generic one. Colossus again, just kind of a generic, you know, background. Really doesn't make it pop. Iron Man, look at this one. Okay, we got his face, we know it's his Iron Man, he's got his ball, but I mean, look how much of the painting is covered with blasters right here, so we really can't see him. Can't really see, I mean, we can see the metal, okay, but compared to Julie Bell's Iron Man, it's just not a very good one. It shows the metal, but that's about it. Some of these, Wolverine versus Sabretooth, what can we do? Okay, here we have Thor on the Rainbow Bridge of Asgard. Okay, it's Thor in his natural habitat. Boom. Okay. The Shatterstar one was pretty good. I'm not exactly sure what this is he's coming out of in the back. Here we have Archangel in the back. He's in the sky, and it could just be clouds. We got the little airplane down there, so that one works. The color scheme looks a little bit more purplish, but, you know, hey. Feral, Hobgoblin, so Dazzler, Cable. Don't get me wrong, this is great artwork. It's just not. Some of them you can tell he really put a lot of effort into when he was painting him, and some of them he was just doing a character to do character, and you can tell some were just doing characters because he was probably told this is the character, you know, that we're trying to push this year, so push that one on there. So, alright, so make sweet music. I'm very satisfied. It got here in about a week. The comics are perfect. They, weren't in a smoky environment. They don't stink. Pages are good. They're pretty good condition. So I added him to a favorite seller, and he's going to get positive feedback from me here in just a minute. All right, so this is part 2 of 4, and we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share.